We're out on Little Lyford Pond here. I think that's Baker Mountain. That, of course, is the moon. Mike Moran and Jim Wolverton. 5 p.m. 25th of January. 2 degrees Fahrenheit.
You know, you get out here in the 100-mile wilderness and you start thinking about a bunch of different things. And we were talking this morning before we headed out about Thich Nhat Hanh, what he said about the middle path. He once asked him, I was doing a story, and I asked him a question about whether or not we in our modern society had got it wrong. We were too connected, too wired, too much access to phones and internet and everything. Had we taken a misstep somewhere? And he said no. He said we hadn't taken a misstep. But he said one thing that was absolutely essential is that you get back to the Sangha, meaning the pagoda. It means that you get back to a place where you do have a chance to be contemplative and where you do get a chance to be disconnected. And here in the 100-mile wilderness, it's kind of like that.
Coming down the Henderson Brook Trail. A little bit of a steep pitch.
It's a little tricky, not too bad. Try not to spark a little avalanche on you.
Get Jim up there.
Jim's skiing the glade.
The trail is only as wide as two snowshoes moving in parallel. Half the time you hold your pole. The other half of the time you're dragging them behind you. Really only on the steep little climbs up the side you need to clamp them. Help get you up.
Day 3 on our trip to Gorman-Chairback, cross-country skiing and snowshoeing. We're on the Rim Trail at Gorman-Chairback, and it looks like we're the first people through in the last 14 days. So there's a fresh snow that we're breaking through in our snowshoes. It's a magical winter wonderland. We just passed Auger Falls, which was beautiful, and I feel like we're lucky to be here in this landscape. I asked Jim and Mike yesterday if they felt like we were guests in this environment, and I think we all said yes to that question yesterday, but today I feel like we're not guests, like this is where we should be, and this is where we belong. So having a great day and tune with nature, and it's good to get a reset and reframe our perspective on our lives.
Up here for 2 days, what really kind of has hit home with me is just the beauty of the winter woods. I mean, I often don't get out enough in the winter, and you come up here, everything is just pristine. The snow, there's no dirt from the snow plows or sanding, and you've got the spruce and the pine and the hemlock. You get some really big white pine, and just the grayness of the rock and sort of the black and white quality of the world is just very beautiful in a simple way, and I'm just really it's just some place you like to be, and it just seems to simplify things.